jam.
The topic is, if a person is at a high-profile job and gets charged with domestic battery, do you think they deserve a second chance at that job? I mean, everybody deserves a second job. Do you think they deserve a second chance at that job? And this question was kind of prompted because for those who don't know, there's a Seahawks, maybe ex-Seahawks, offensive lineman by the name of Chad Wheeler,
he's still gonna be there. He's still gonna be there.
Assaulted his girlfriend, who brutally assaulted his girlfriend. He said during a
he beat up.
what do you call it? A mental breakdown? Something. He had an episode. That's what he said, and he ended up beating her up.
Beat up.
And then, as I was listening to the Phillies play today, they have an outfielder, a center fielder by the name of Dubo Herrera, who was accused of domestic violence against his girlfriend. And this is like the second Philly, not in a short amount of time, but the second Philly I can remember because it was a guy by the name of Brett Myers, who also assaulted his girlfriend and was on the pitching mound the next week. And then there was a kicker, what was it, John Brown, that played for the Giants?
Josh Brown.
And they gave him the option to kick it or something like that. Yeah.
He really got the option.
Yeah, and until the backlash of why you letting him play when he did this. And then
only reason why he actually, for him, the only reason why he was like missed time is because they blew it up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But remember, he was in the season, like the season. And then eventually, like, cause they, you know, when a team, when they on the hot seat, they were like, oh shit, they coming.
We gotta make this go away.
Yeah, so they go ahead, they cut him, but he wasn't cut for too long.
Yeah.
Like he was picked right back up. So I think it was the 49ers or the Giants, and he got picked up by the 49ers.
Yeah,
it was
like
quick. I was like, damn.
So that's because well, I'm gonna speak for myself. I definitely believe in second chances. But the whole premise is, do they deserve a chance at such a high-profile job? Because you have an option to provide for your family for generations. So you have a responsibility there. And if you blow it, do you deserve a second chance on that level, on that scale?
I think maybe based off of
the severity.
Yeah. Cause
of how many times he hit her, or how beat up she was, or
well, like if you go back and look at Ray Rice when his situation happened, what was Atlantic City, right? And she like came, ran that thing, and he like, boop, he hit her with like an uppercut, and she hit her face on the like the rail. That was pretty bad. And
then
that was pretty
like
bad.
Dragging around her unconscious body. Like that imagery right there was what made it even worse. Like she was knocked out. Like knocked out.
She was knocked out. I mean, he knocked out like that. You know.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. She was gone. So that was.
That's a good question. Like as far as like keeping him in that position.
He didn't get his career back after that. Like he was.
Well, we know he didn't get his career back only for one reason and one reason only. He was black and he hit a woman.
Thank you, because that's what I was about to say.
Yeah, I mean, let's not get it misconstrued. He was black.
I was like, I guess I'm gonna be the one to say it. So thank you for saying it.
No, I definitely was gonna say it. Now, if it was Josh Brown, you know what I mean, it's totally different. In which he admitted, like it wasn't even like. No,
I don't know. There is definitely a racial disparity in a lot of things, but I'm not 100% sure if it was because he was black. No, because there was actually video. The video was what made it so much worse. Like you actually saw, like you could hear whatever you want to hear. You saw everything from start to finish.
Hold on, so that guy...
didn't that guy from the Steelers, didn't he rape somebody before?
Roethlisberger.
That's what I'm saying, so...
Allegedly.
No,
it was allegedly. No, and they dumbed it down. They said that it wasn't rape, it was harassment.
Yeah.
Right. But
twice.
I was about to say, but it happened twice.
Yeah,
so, so twice?
2 times.
Right.
He's a serial alleger.
Right. A serial legend.
I'm making it up as I go along, but he's a serial
legend.
legend.
Say a serial legend.
we gotta tag him with something.
I mean, yeah, that just don't make no sense to me. Like, that makes no sense to me. And I remember when I was talking about X, he was saying like he had a potential of possibly being like a great, like a Steelers great, or possibly a Hall of Fame. I said that don't make no damn sense. That means a rapist.
Well, you got Mike Tyson,
right?
Tupac.
Look at Mike Vick. Look what happened to him, and that was a dog.
What was the other one that was accused? Banks. We did
Brian Banks.
Brian Banks. It was somebody else that was accused of rape, and they didn't do it. And later on, I don't think Mike Tyson and like Tupac name got cleared, but evidence showed like after the fact.
God rest his soul, but look what happened to Kobe.
Oh yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Kobe. Damn. How could I remember?
And what was crazy is after they proved that the girl was lying, people were still calling him a rapist. She had like
till his death.
Right. She had like 7 semen samples in her drawers, and they were still saying that he did it. Like he was like, I did.
Now
like, we shared her. I don't understand.
On that note, that's a blatant because he was black. Because
right. That's what I couldn't understand.
At some point in time, we gotta use common effing sense. Like I can't even. I want to curse. We gotta use common effing sense sometimes. She showed up to the DNA joint with 7 different semens. Like that's not normal though.
Right.
Seven different semens.
It was more than 2 though.
That make me.
I don't know if it was 7.
No, it was more than 2. It was definitely. I think it was 6, but
that's what I'm saying. I know it was more than 2.
It was definitely more than 2.
Yeah. Because remember they kept testing. They kept trying to test to see if they found his DNA, and they was like, no, it wasn't that one. And people was like, okay. Then as we found the other one, so it wasn't that one. They like, all right, wait a minute. Like
my question is
the 3rd and the 4th, and it's still not his. Like
my question is, well, what number he was at? Like, you know what I mean? Like, and for him to be a multi-millionaire, a major figure when it came to basketball, like. Why did he even put himself in that situation? Like that was like my biggest concern.
I guess he just figured it was just there.
I wouldn't give a damn.
I mean, I can't speak for him.
And we've seen what she looked like.
I mean,
so that was enough. Like,
didn't they win that game before? Maybe a little drink. I don't know.
I know what Kobe wife looked like.
Yeah.
And I know what she looked like.
Yeah, that's true.
And it ain't nothing to get something that was better than. That person.
But we always say guys go for low hanging fruit, and she was on the ground.
No, it's different. It's different for me and you.
She was on the ground.
It's different for me and you.
It is, but
it's different for me and you. It's different for me and you.
No, I get that.
Compared to a woman that's married that want to be with Kobe, like, and it ain't even got to be like because of what he looked like. It's because Kobe was Kobe. You know what I mean?
At the same, for all we know, the other 6 Siemens was like, yo, Kobe should have won.
Like you said.
Yeah, I mean, they could have been like, you gotta try it. I mean, this is true.
And I ain't nowhere near that status. I would have done it.
They could have been like, yo, I ain't never. You gotta try it.
They tell you she's a layup.
Nah, I'm cool.
You gonna say she was a great.
Most men. I feel like, all right, I'm gonna just go ahead and do it. And then, obviously, she let him do whatever he wanted.
Right.
Well.
And then tell me it was like, me. But what got me was.
Rest in peace.
Right, rest in peace.
First and foremost, rest in peace, Kobe.
I think I did say that when we started, right?
Yeah, I know you did.
No, I just trying to make sure. Like, wait a minute.
I didn't. That's why I was like, first and foremost.
What got me most of all is like, who else on the basketball team did she do that with when she just was decided, like, I'm going to hit Kobe with the suit? Like, what? Like, who else? Like, or was those other samples, did they come from, like, the guy at the front desk to get upstairs, the security guard?
Well, obviously, they wasn't more important than Kobe.
Yeah, she bypassed all
of that. So that's what I'm saying. Did she do that?
It wasn't nobody else on the Lakers, believe me.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
No, she went straight for the top. Like he was.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
It was the housekeeper man dude in there. It was her boyfriend. They found all that DNA in there.
Cab driver on the way over there.
Yeah. But like, as far as like a second chance,
not the cab driver.
That's kind of tough because even when you get accused of it, and you like Kobe was accused of it, he never recovered from it.
Yeah, you're going to fry in the court of public opinion.
So it's like you don't get a second chance. Like that's just Do I believe in second? Me personally, do I believe in second chances? Yes, but like, I don't think they would get a second chance unless, you got your,
It's a song called Hollywood Divorce, right? And they got like Outkast on it, Snoop on it. Did you hear it?
Yeah.
And in the song, he be saying like when these stars are prosecuted in the court of public opinion, the first thing they do is they'll redact that comment or whatever they said, but they do it in silence. But it's like when we're trying to crucify you, it's on the front page of every paper. Right. But when you have to take that comment back, if you notice, it's not on the front page. It'll be like on the 5th or the 6th page. And
do R. Kelly get a second chance? I was just holding it. I'm tired of this, damn it. Do R. Kelly get a second chance?
The crazy part is with R. Kelly.
Now we know
if he had a concert, I'm definitely going. I'm just sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm definitely going to the concert. I'm definitely going to the concert.
Come on.
I didn't say I'm leaving with him. I'm most definitely going to the concert.
You're not young enough to leave with him.
Right. That's one.
Right.
That's one. But the crazy part is it's not like he got to go out and try to mack them because the parents is serving their kids up on platters for
well, how
so,
you know?
They serving their kids up on platters.
We don't have absolutely no proof, like no solid proof.
What?
Well, R. Kelly, there's no solid proof. Like, do R. Kelly get a second chance?
First of all,
do R. Kelly get a second chance?
First of all, we also have to say Kelly did it.
Like and share this.
That's one.
Hold on, that tape. It was blurry.
We also have to say
that's not today.
What he should have did with what's Def Jam creator? What's that guy name? Russell Simmons. What he should have did was because I'm sorry, but when you're black and you're in the spotlight, they gonna get you. Russell Simmons, he don't even live in the U.S. When he saw that they were trying to come for him, he does not live here anymore. Kels had opportunity, he should have took it. Simmons.
Well, that's two different. That's two types of money. That's two types of money.
A plane is a plane. He should have got one.
Shit, but you can't. But some people can't live somewhere else because you're.
All those properties and stuff he got, he should have sold.
Who? R. Kelly ain't got nothing.
Whatever property he got, he should have sold. He ain't got nothing
now. When it comes to
now.
R. Kelly, isn't he really on his third chance?
Well, truthfully,
because we all have a
he was not convicted of nothing.
To never speak about Aaliyah.
He in jail right now.
Yeah, but he's not convicted. R. Kelly is still fighting the case.
What?
We never bring up Aaliyah.
Oh no, we most definitely bring up Aaliyah. People just don't. They don't like.
It's not like with everything else with all his other convictions. Well, R. Kelly earned his right to his music.
We just didn't listen to them.
We just didn't listen.
Right, Asia, right.
It seems like you're ready.
Right. You're
but
right.
That means she had a little bit of peach fuzz, and he was like, if it's grass on the infield, play ball.
And the crazy part is, that's what I said, the crazy part is I would most definitely go to a show.
So my cousin posts.
He got some songs I love.
Do he get a second chance?
I mean, but what's the second chance?
Third chance, man.
Michael Jackson get a second chance.
4th or 5th. Michael Jackson didn't get no second chance. They crucifying that man and he's dead.
Because they know how he affected the world.
That's what I'm saying. And they were still crucifying him while he was alive and he's dead and they're still doing it.
Do Michael Jackson and R. Kelly get a second chance?
Michael Jackson.
I'm not putting them both in the same category.
I'm not doing that because a lot of all those
Why
kids, because those kids came forward and said that they were getting pressured by cops, they were getting pressured by their parents. They were getting pressured for that. And they just looked at him as a weirdo, God rest his soul, and they saw an opportunity to come up, and that's what they did.
We know
they saw an opportunity to come up.
Was with Aaliyah.
R. Kelly most definitely did it.
But hold up.
He definitely
in certain
did it.
states, they allow you to.
Oh man.
He definitely did
No,
it.
I'm just right. I'm not.
He definitely did it.
But that's the issue.
And R. Kelly was trying to do that with my daughter. That's another subject.
Think about the interviews that she got older and how her reaction would be when they would talk about him with her. Think about her reaction. And then Dame Dash even said it.
Yeah, Dame Dash even said it.
She would she spaz. She ain't want to talk about nothing.
My question
right there.
That's what I'm saying.
But this is the thing. Okay. R. Kelly did all that. We know he said he hit women, his wife, all that other stuff. Do R. Kelly get a second chance?
Man, he got the song.
This is the first time.
The song be like, forever Endeavor. That's one of my favorite songs. I want to see him sing it. I'm sorry.
Did he get a second chance?
Clearly with AJ he does.
Yeah.
she want to go to that concert. It's just-
My uncle played
AJ
that at
gonna
his
be
wedding,
grabbing on them
yo.
pants.
That song was all
AJ grabbing on them pants, cause every girl
Especially
grabbing on
with
his
sweatpants.
pants.
Oh, his pants.
Yeah, every girl be grabbing on his pants, trying to grab his joint
Nah, I'm
on his
I'm not grabbing his pants. I'm most definitely going and I'm enjoying the show though. And the crazy part is, I remember me and my girlfriend was talking about it, and I said, "Dang, like that's really crazy. We know he did it." And I was like, "But would
How
you
do
go
we
to a
know?"
show?" I was, and I asked her. I said, "Would you go to the show if he had a show?" She was like, "I ain't gonna front."
What if he?
If he do
What if he
Remind Me
beat
of
this
My Cheek,
case?
I'm
What if he
going.
beat
I
this
said,
case? What if he? Because the way that it's lined up, he might beat. The corona,
that's
the corona took our mind off of. Because you remember before the corona, it was hot.
He was in hot water.
He was
hot
hot.
water.
He was getting in fights and he was doing this. He had no money. He was doing now. They said he put his. They said he put his hands on women. They said he was slept with under. Do R. Kelly get a second
That's like
chance?
saying, "Do Bill Cosby get a second chance?"
Oh man, we getting deep into
Hold
it.
on, time out.
That's what I'm saying,
Time
like-
out. But Bill Cosby never was accused of.
We got the
Domestic.
comments. Yeah, because the person who abused him still lives. Who? Somebody abused R. Kelly?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was his mom's friend. He talked about it.
Oh, see, I didn't.
Yeah, his mom's friend. He was
All right, then-
he was young.
And
I
then
don't
someone said, I hold other people responsible for the actions of those people. And then Marty says, second chance at what? The only second
Do it
chance
again.
R. Kelly wants is to do again. R. Kelly gave us his life. He deserves a second chance.
I don't know about that, but I most definitely want to see a show. I most definitely.
So he was abused.
That's my fucking life.
Yeah, he had me dying with
They
that.
said, "Well, you're killing me."
I was mad when Spotify tried to remove his music on Spotify. I'd be like, yo, I already had this
I haven't listened to
download.
R. Kelly song since.
You know, John Legend. John Legend absolutely hate R. Kelly.
I haven't listened to R. Kelly song since all this.
Wait.
Somebody asked to play R. Kelly at a party that I was hosting, and I was like, matter of fact, even in this club I used to work at, they was like, yeah, put some R. Kelly on. I was like, nah, you cannot play any R.
They
Kelly.
was like,
again.
do you mind?
I was like, you cannot play any R. Kelly. Again.
I mean, I wouldn't play it. I wouldn't play it. You know what I mean? Because that's out of respect for just women in general. Like, I wouldn't play it, regardless of how I feel about it. You know what I mean? It's just too many people that just don't like it. But what if he beat the case? Then what you gonna say?
I never stopped listening to his music. So.
Well, right. What if because the case is still in, pending.
Oh wait, it was 2 people that molested him?
Wow.
Damn.
Hey.
She said, I wish I could play the clip.
I wish we could play the
Clip
clip like right behind us, like stepped on Gail. But if R. Kelly beat this case,
Like, would you start
That's
going
like,
back to listen
that's
to
what
his
I'm saying. That's
music?
like,
Nah.
y'all riding with Bill?
See, but
nah.
of course I am. Bill ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
My whole thing with Bill.
If he did that stuff, man, that was 40 years.
First of
ago,
all,
man.
my thing is, I remember I was talking to, remember I told you my mom, I was talking to her about that time period. She said that was actually the thing to do, was to put Quaaludes in champagne and drink it. And the one thing that the ladies were saying was like, oh, he put it in my champagne. And when I was talking to her, she was like, no. It wasn't nothing sneaky about it. Like, everybody did it. And people who did it were the people that had money. And I said, it's no way in the world you thought you was going to Bill Cosby's room 4 o'clock in the morning
That's my
to
thing.
do what? Like, come on. They crucified that man. And the fact that Temple had the nerve to like want to cut ties with him and be like, oh, we're stripping his name off all this. Did y'all give him back that money?
This is my no, yeah,
Right.
it's a big thing. He definitely
All
didn't
those
give
buildings
that
that
bread.
all that money he gave to them
Yeah,
for
he
those
sabotaged
buildings.
that money.
That's what I'm saying. Y'all didn't give that man none of that money back. Because if you gonna say we don't
This
want no ties with them, I'll be like,
This is another thing where I'm like,
don't want no ties with his money.
why aren't we using our brains on this one? Like,
I mean, that,
what did you think was going to happen at 4 o'clock in the damn morning? You coming to my crib?
Right.
What do you think was going to happen?
my thing is,
Why are you calling me past 10 o'clock?
Right.
the charges that he received was the charges that he paid to get removed. Like, those charges was not supposed to be brought up against him.
Yeah.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's a clear cut what this was about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if he did, if he
He's
didn't.
about to buy NBC.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people be
He's
saying
about to buy
that.
major
I
network.
mean, he was powerful, period.
right.
Like,
but
he,
now
you know
look
what I
at
mean?
him. They, like now what
He
got?
home now? Oh, he ain't home yet.
I don't think
I don't
he's
think
home
so.
because remember he's not because remember he was asking could he come home during
'Cause of
COVID
Yeah.
Yeah.
and they wouldn't let him home. That's why I was like that don't make no sense. That makes no sense.
He alright.
That don't make no sense.
He still.
He damn near broke. No, they said all the money that he had to shove out. He's damn near broke, and that don't make no sense.
Are you crazy?
And he 80.
You
So
talking
how
about-
old he is?
You talking about Bill, bro? Is you crazy?
Are you
Bill
crazy?
Cosby. Bill Cosby.
See, that man was selling houses and everything. Like Bill was going broke over everything that went down. Let's not forget he was still
50 Cent did the same thing. Jermaine Dupri did the same thing.
Man.
They all do it. Don't.
Yeah,
don't
but
get
Bill the
caught
one
up
that's
in that.
sitting in. But Bill the one that's sitting in custody though.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's
You know
why
what
I
mean?
said honestly, it's
He-
messed up to
Miss Asia
say,
said
but
he was abused by a man and a woman.
who Kelly?
I guess you
Well,
told me
that's
because
what-
you asked who.
Stop!
Yeah.
I knew about the lady. I didn't know about the man. Now I gotta do some research.
Ain't nobody
Thank you
don't
for telling
really
me.
know. Like nobody really don't know. You know what I mean?
What?
He
Kelsey?
could
I
be
mean,
just big.
he was
you
saying
know.
it. I mean, I don't
He
know.
made up that little 20-minute song and didn't tell nobody ish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He ain't say nothing. Everybody was waiting. He was like, they told me.
You talking about the closet? I can't.
No, the
no.
20-minute song.
The 20-minute song. He had a 20-minute
That
song
he was like
talking
pretty
about
much
his
teasing
whole life.
about the situation.
He said, they said, shh, don't say nothing. I was
But
like,
you know, before that 20-minute song, he talked about it years ago. Like he talked about it forever ago about him being
he
touched.
talking about he couldn't read.
Yeah.
He broke. I was like, bro, nobody cares about none of that.
Nah.
We don't care about how much money you got, who wrote these songs, if you can read or write.
I thought y'all
Nobody
was
cares.
I was about to get mad.
You got talent.
I couldn't
You
stand
can
that song.
sing. And everybody wanted to know, are you really doing this? A lot of people saying no. A lot of people saying yeah. He had 2 women that was living with him.
Right.
And they pretty much was like, no. They stood, well, now they not with him, but
Bill in there turned into a California raisin.
I was about to say it. That's not
Bill,
funny, yeah.
Bill do look bad. He look bad.
Not a California
gonna-
raisin.
They gonna arrest him. He was in his pajamas.
OG
They
gonna step
arrest him
right
and
out.
bring him and bring him like it was.
That's what I said. That was
They paraded him
I
out
honestly,
bad.
right. I honestly feel like they just wanted to embarrass him and they just wanted to make a mockery of him and all. that was
OG
crazy.
gonna step
And
right
that
out. I
was
guarantee
crazy.
you.
That's
Ain't gonna
crazy.
be no problems. People
Right.
thought he was gonna die in prison. He good.
No,
He coming right back out.
not the same. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Y'all see what James Brown did? Huh? Y'all see what he got locked up? I think James Brown did like 5 years, 3 years. Came right home. Boop. Right back on top. You see what Wesley Snipes did?
Man,
Came
we ain't
home.
heard from Wesley.
I was going to say.
So nobody-
He got blackballed from the industry.
No. He in a couple
Who
movies.
didn't want to pay? Who ain't want to pay taxes? He ain't want to pay taxes.
Shit, all of them.
Who Martha? I know
no,
Martha. Did Martha?
no,
Oh no,
Martha
or was,
didn't.
or was Martha for Insider Trading?
No, who played
No.
the
Martha
vampire?
didn't
Who played
want
Blade? Who's Blade? Who's Blade?
Wesley
Was that Snipes?
Yeah.
Okay, then it's him then. Cause
Yeah.
he was the one with the jail for tax evasion, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
He ain't want to pay the.
I think
tax.
James Brown did too. That's what a lot of them. Like that's what they, you know what I mean? But they still come right back out on
I
top.
don't know. How Trump ain't go to the tax evasion.
Nah, I pay my taxes.
I ain't talking about you.
I pay my
She said
taxes.
former president.
Right.
Nah, they try to clown
how he not
Donald
pay his,
Trump.
He a millionaire. I don't
He
even
said,
pay mine.
he said, well, you didn't pay taxes and you da-da-da-da. Said, that's smart. That's business. You played yourself. When you start talking about money, you saying the wrong thing to him. He said, that's smart. That's business. And he ain't say no more. Carry on.
First of all, he shouldn't have said that.
He
because
never
then
disagreed with
Because
it.
then they started looking like, oh, so you was getting over doing this.
Yeah, but he's
That's great.
Teflon Don,
That's
man.
great.
Like,
Man, when it came to like moving that money, man, that boy knew what he was doing, man.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
He didn't know. He had the right people who knew.
hey man, sometimes you a genius by the people you
Right.
surround
That's
yourself with.
exactly.
He knew he had the right people. He knew how to get over.
That's
Man,
all it
Cause
takes.
he the only millionaire I know. He didn't file bankruptcy like 10 times. You know?
And he constantly keep doing it. He fucked up Atlantic City. He messed Atlantic City up.
I told somebody.
He said, listen,
Yo.
what it was about 350 people, workers? He
And
said,
they
listen.
still haven't gotten paid.
He said, listen, man.
Yo, that don't make no
said, listen.
sense. I ain't got it.
Cut it off.
I ain't got it.
He said, cut that line over
I
there.
ain't got it.
I said,
What's
man,
crazy is
that's,
when people were like, he's a businessman. I'm like, have y'all seen his businesses and like how they go under? I had to tell a former pharmacist that I used to work for. I had to explain to him because he tried to, mind you, he tried to act as if he didn't know what happened to AC. I said, "Don't you live over there?"
When Donald Trump did all that, oh my God.
I said, that is
Atlantic City went to the dirt.
I said, it's contractors that never got paid. It's people that work there. Benefits that they never got. All types of retirement benefits they never got. He was like,
but one thing y'all can't say nothing about Trump.
Man.
The bull, he speak his brain. He speak his whatever comes to his mouth.
I don't mean it's a good thing.
No, I don't mean it's good. And when it come to business, the bull be on point, man. The bull be on point. Like it's nothing. Like he didn't hide nothing.
They just said we dealt with him.
We didn't hide.
We might not be.
Yeah.
He tried. Right.
He said 2024.
I know.
Damn, man.
You know, Ludacris has the rapper Ludacris. He has dual citizenship. I'm trying to figure out how to go about that because it sounds like a plan.
No, yeah, I heard he got dual citizenship. I can't remember exactly where.
That's about citizenship.
I'm cool. But like he great businessman. Like, and I mean, he did exactly what he came in there that he wanted to do.
I mean, but that's what I'm saying. We can't say that he's a great businessman because his business ideas tank. So we can't say that he's a great businessman. Well, he know how to hire the correct people to clean it up, to clean up his
smart,
mess.
AJ.
To clean up his mess.
That's
Because
smart.
Trump casinos was not making money. His dad came in there numerous times and would buy chips as if he was playing and would not cash out. So that's what I'm saying.
You know, at one time Donald Trump was like one of the richest men in the world at one time.
Yeah, that's they said the cartoon Richie Rich was based off of him.
Oh,
Like,
really?
It was based off of his life. Supposedly, the cartoon was based off of his life. Supposedly.
So I don't care how many
is
times your business fold.
But the problem is that he went through some of that money, and before The Apprentice came, most people don't realize his net worth was way low before The Apprentice and that show came about, and they created that monster.
I don't know. Like, I don't believe everything I read because a lot of times
you don't believe Forbes?
Nah, because the thing about it is with Forbes, it's just based off of your assets. You know what I mean? There's a lot of stuff that they don't show. Not those country accounts that's over there and,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Also, while we talking about that, there's a company that will be IPOing very soon, and y'all should look into it. It's called AGAC. It's African Gold Acquisition something, but they're about the IPO, and they deal with companies in offshore accounts for people that have that kind of money to be able to move their money around in their offshore accounts. So y'all might want to look into that stock because that stock is going to make money. So y'all might want to look into that. It's another one too.
Marty said that in the U.S. it's extremely difficult unless you're born with it.
Can I just say something?
They usually make you give up your U.S. citizenship to become another citizen.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So how you get that dude?
Mm-hmm.
When Marty have a question, right? Ra always say his name. He don't say nobody else's name.
No, I said Miss Sellers. Then you
never said Sellers.
Yes, I did.
Who wanted to take?
I would say Asian.
Rewind the tape.
You never say names.
And then I said Miss Victoria earlier. Right? Rewind the tape.
We about to ask her. Miss Sellers.
Rewind the tape.
Did you hear him say your name?
Documentation beats conversation.
He said if one person said this, another person said this. Well, Marty said this.
Documentation beats conversation.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that's true.
We waiting for Miss Ellis to respond because we're gonna see. Did you hear him say your name?
Whether she heard me or not doesn't mean I didn't say it. So
she been watching.
She listening.
Yeah.
She listening. She gonna tell us.
And
she ain't posted yet. He gonna go to the tape.
Yeah, I know. We gonna go to the tape. I'm not gonna.
Well, she said I didn't. He didn't. I said Asia.
Who said so?
She said he did say Asia. I said Asia.
Yeah.
I said Asia.
I guess you got that little Barry White going on over there.
Yeah, so I definitely said that. But we do what we usually do. We jump way off subject.
I know.
I kept trying to keep y'all on there.
Yeah, I know. We usually I'm trying to referee it, and I'm not the one veering away from it. But we
second chance. I said something about
R. Kelly and
R. Kelly because he was part of the charges was domestic violence. So
I did not know that. but I haven't really been paying attention.
I don't remember the beating part.
I just heard a bunch of
What?
I remember
Kidnapping, beat. Oh my god.
I remember the kidnapping. I remember the tying people up and keeping them in rooms. I don't remember the actual.
And they had to ask
battery.
if they could go pee or something.
Yeah, like I don't remember any of that. You know, it's a song that says sometimes goodbye is a second chance. It's a song.
I believe in second chance.
Sometimes goodbye is a second chance. But my dad always said everybody should get one. I think it depends on the severity of the beating. Like that Seahawks guy, for him to beat her the way that he did.
If y'all get a chance, type in Chad Wheeler,
Hold on, but
girlfriend, and see.
He was the experiencing what's that called?
He had an episode.
The concussion thing. What is it called? PST or
In the CEP?
No, I think
CTP.
Yeah,
CTE.
Yeah,
CTE?
CTE.
Yeah.
All wrong.
I think he had that. He had that.
But no, you can diagnose that after you die.
He
He been pissing on people for years. Oh man. But get a chance, Google Chad Wheeler and look at how his former girlfriend looked. And see how you feel about that.
I need to see some. I mean, I seen the after picture, so but he beat her so bad where I'm like, Dad, what did she look like before?
She was beautiful.
She like a marshmallow now. Like
She
this
was
girl,
beautiful.
like she swole. She swole. She swole. Like that was like. And
Did this guy
for them
start?
to say that he had a psychotic break?
I can't remember.
I'm gonna need to know do he have a psychiatrist because they said you can't diagnose CTE unless the person is dead. So how can they say that it's related to CTE if he's still alive and kicking? Oh man.
From that to that.
That looks bad. Y'all need to see this.
He should have never went that way. Well, she shouldn't have never went that way.
That looks bad out here in these
Yeah.
streets.
Let me see.
She's bad.
So does he deserve a second chance for what he did to her?
Bad.
God damn.
She looks
Yeah.
bad. That's
To
what
the
I'm
point
saying.
to the point when people see it, you see their reaction.
That's what I'm saying. Like
A second chance to make millions of dollars.
It's like he just didn't stop. Like he just kept like. That's what I'm saying.
He beat her down.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
No, this was a beat you down. Like
Yeah, I don't think he most definitely should.
he did her dirty.
And then her arm is in a sling. I think he broke her arm too.
It look like that's the thing to check your pulse. I don't know.
No, like if you see, like I was watching it, like if she when she was doing an interview, her arm is in a sling.
Did he get a second chance?
No.
I don't think for this. No, he don't get no chance for this.
Nah.
I don't know.
So what you do with him? Like what do you do?
You do him the same way you did Ray Rice.
Right, he for the streets.
You blackball him.
Right.
You don't let him get. You don't never let him play again.
He not gonna get blackballed though. He not black.
Well, and I think I'm not saying he's using it as an excuse, but I think the whole having a mental episode thing kind of saves him as well.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause some people
have he really been going to do he have a psychiatrist? Do he have a therapist? Have he been going to therapy or something?
I think that's something we would have to look into.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some research because I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not falling for it. I'm not falling for it.
I mean, no, see, but the thing about it is, if she got any type of family, you know what I mean, you ain't got to worry about not playing in the
He
NFL
said
no more.
that's the football player that thought the girlfriend was dead and sat down and ate his dinner. What? He ate dinner after he beat her
that's
down?
it. No, that's not him. I don't think I remember that story, but that's.
She said nobody
him.
never said anything to him or Whitney. Wait. Wait.
Whitney.
What?
Whitney Hill. Whitney Houston?
Oh wait, I'm so confused.
Yeah, I'm lost. What happened?
I don't know. Now I want to know.
Yeah, what did Whitney do?
Right.
I mean,
And
God rest
who
her
are
soul
we
as
talking
well.
about with Whitney?
Go ahead, mind my business.
Yeah.
Whitney Houston?
Martin said, yeah, F that dude. We just need to make sure social media remembers his name so he won't get no endorsements.
We definitely have to have a higher level. For one, we always talk about protecting black women, and for those who don't know, Chad Wheeler is a white guy, and he dipped in the chocolate a little bit, and
isn't that her fault a little bit?
Oh my God.
Isn't that her fault? You can't ask for protection if you're gonna jump in the lion's den, right?
So you saying it's her fault she got beat down?
Listen to what I'm just saying. Ra, you catching me, you following me.
I am, but you walking a very fine line.
That's a very thin line.
Bruh, you can't ask for, based off of what you said about protecting our women. You can't jump in the lion's den and expect the people to go in there behind you.
I mean, she got black uncles and cousins and stuff, man.
Now I'm just saying, because if we looking at it like a certain group of people treat these particular people wrong, you can't jump on this side, and then just say, you know what I mean? I'm cool over here. Ain't no big ain't no big deal over here. And then now it pop off, and then you looking for some help. I can't.
I mean, but it's not like she called on the black community to go defend her.
No, I'm just basing that off of what Rod said.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I get where you were going.
No, I get it, but at the same time, it's just like, you know, hey,
I don't even know.
It was other offensive linemen on that team. I'm not trying to even be rude. It was other offensive linemen on that team.
You said, isn't it her fault?
I said somewhat.
This is true. There were other
because you gotta
on the team.
Because think about it. If he had mental issues, like why didn't she know about it before she got that close to him?
How long they been together?
I mean, that's a whole nother. You know what I mean?
Because I say that because I say that because I'm like,
you gotta know that type of stuff. I'm gonna find out now.
I don't believe that he had mental health issues. I'm gonna need to see some receipts. I don't believe it because normally if he had like mental health issues, the first thing they want to do is those are the charities and those are the what I'm thinking about those are the things that mean the most to them, like those different nonprofits and mental health and helping to find cures for dementia and stuff like that. Those are the things that people normally want to, not necessarily endorse, but put their money behind, put their word behind. I don't know if he was seeing no psychiatrist or no therapist or nothing. So I'm just not going.
I don't think he's seen him until after.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Now all of a sudden he got these mental health issues.
Because you trying to keep your job. You know what I mean? You trying to keep your face or whatever.
He had a mental break. Nah.
I mean, that's what everybody do. They used to back in the day. They kill somebody and be like, "Oh, I got mental issues" or something like that. Like people do stuff like that, but
he broke her face.
But why? Like what could?
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, an offensive lineman normally is about 6'6".
Now I gotta read
300 and some odd pounds.
I need to know what even went to that he just went in on her. Like what she was like, "Are you hungry?" Like what happened that made him just snap? Like
almost said something.
She asked him to take the meat out. Take the meat out.
Yeah, but I think that's something we should do for the fans. We should do some research and come back and talk about this.
I'm definitely going to look this up.
Yes, but Miss Sellers said, before we leave, everyone has a part, and as long as they are tickling our fancy, we good. Soon as the media air the truth being, we turn sour. What about the abuse they suffered in order to entertain us?
She said Whitney been high as abused for years, and we just kept on singing, and she just kept on singing.
And that's it for the show today, y'all.
Jesus Lord.
And once again,
She wasn't with me shooting in the gym.